Alright, ladies and gentlemen, I have another vehicle for you. This time it is a 1972 Fiat 500 Cinquecento. It's an original Fiat 500. And this one's from 1972. This is the Fiat 500L. L standing for Lusso. So you were lucky enough to receive luxurious chrome trim and reclining seats, as well as some other random goodies here and there. For those that don't know what the Fiat 500 is all about, Fiat is a brand from Italy, one of the most famous car manufacturing brands today, and this is one of their signature cars. This is probably the most iconic Italian car to ever come out. It is 500 kilograms, which is where the name 500 comes from, and it has this one in particular has a 650cc 4-stroke twin-cylinder engine. And standard they came out with around 470 something cc's, which came out to around 14 horsepower depending on what year you got. But this one luckily was upgraded to the 650cc engine, which has about 22 horsepower. It's pretty standard. As you can see, 2 cylinders, 1 carb. It's a real interesting design. Mounted in the back. Believe it or not, it has 4 seats inside. And I've done it before. I fit my whole family in this. And we all fit perfectly. So, you get a small trunk in the front. And that's about it. No air conditioning, barely any seat belts, no airbags, obviously. And what we're going to do today is we're going to do a cold start. It's been, I would say, about a month in the freezing cold, and it is completely cold. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to give it a start, see what happens. Alright, so we're inside now, and the battery hasn't been charged. It's been pretty cold for about a month, so my hopes are not high. I think the battery will die before I can get it fired over, but we'll see. The choke is on. And I'm gonna give it a whirl and see if it turns on. It's in neutral. Pump the gas a little bit here. Come on. You never want to hold down the starter motor because you don't want to burn that little motor. There we go. Wow. Come on. And she's running after a month. Month in the cold. I guess she doesn't want to give me any gas. She's running. Gonna let her warm up a little bit. Fiat 500 is known to be the car that saved Italy after World War II. They made about 4 million of these, And after World War II, Italy was not in good shape, and they needed a car that they can sell in mass quantities. And this was it. This is the Italian Beetle, the car that really helped the Italian economy spring back to life. Again, they sold about 4 million of these Fiat 500s, and very, very cheap. I think I did the calculation with, you know, in today's money in Italy, transferring over the lira at the time, this car would have cost you like something between $5,000 to $7,000 if my math is right. Very inexpensive, and everyone had one. Everyone had one of these cars, and this car, fortunately, has been preserved. It's obviously been restored. And it was obviously made in Italy. From there, a gentleman brought it over to France, and then had it brought over here in America. And then I found him in Pennsylvania and bought it from him, and now it's in Jersey. So that's the car. It's running nice. I'm gonna take it for a ride. See ya.